Hey everyone, and welcome back to Viral Trends. Rappers work hard to build a formidable reputation and portray an intimidating image. Whether or not there is any truth to their projected image, they must maintain these airs to protect their street credibility. Street cred is arguably one of hip-hop's most powerful currencies. With it, an MC can create a legacy that continues living long after they are gone, i.e. Tupac. But without it, one will find that their craft and abilities are questioned, often rightfully so. Today, we're going to be talking about 10 rappers who faked being from the hood. Make sure you stay into number 1, as you don't want to miss which artist was once wearing a different uniform. Number 10, Kanye West. Before becoming the outspoken international superstar we all know and recognise today, Kanye West majored in English at Chicago State University. He eventually dropped out to pursue music full-time. He convinced his mother that dropping out was a good idea by reminding her that she, an English professor, had raised him, therefore he needn't attend. The fashion designer once worked at The Gap, rapping in the song Spaceship that he had stolen from his former employer because they didn't pay him much. He'd managed to get away with it without ever being caught. Number 9, Iggy Azalea. The fancy rapper, Amethyst Amelia Kelly, better known as Iggy Azalea, grew up in Mullumbimby, New South Wales. She left her Australian home at 16 to begin rapping in Miami. Though she raps with a hood accent, she is still distinctly Australian. Iggy Azalea is un-American, which means she's had to deal with spiders, snakes, dingoes, sharks, ticks, crocodiles, emus, and Keith Urban's haircut. But what the fuck does she know about the street? Nothing! Former Flip Mode Squad member Ra Digger recently expressed outrage over Azalea. "Don't come to America and try to convince me that you're gangster, boo. We're not going to believe you if you're trying to convince us that you're out here trap shooting," the rapper said in an interview with This Is 50 Gossip Viv. And is she even really a rapper, or is she just trolling everyone? We mean, what the heck is she even saying? Number 8, Nick Cannon. The gigolo rapper left many people scratching their heads when he decided to call his album White People Party Music. He never really excludes an image of toughness, and his marriage to Mariah Carey pretty much revoked any credibility that he had in his rap career. Some people will look at some of his photos and think, oh, what a great father, and that's reasonable. But when we look at my picture, we just see a man who is not in control of his life. He's damaged, defeated, and depleted. He's been destroyed by Eminem, and most recently, he was damaged by his ex-wife Mariah Carey in her new song, Infinity. She called him out for being corny like Fritos. Number 7, Drake. Born Aubrey Drake Graham, the Canadian rapper's lyrics tend to be more on the emotional side. For years, Graham was a child star in the popular teen drama Degrassi: The Next Generation. He appeared on over 150 episodes of the hit television show that crossed over onto US channels, and also did several television movies, ensuring fans that he was in fact not on any hard streets. It's hard to acquire street cred when you started your career as a child star on the teen drama Degrassi: The Next Generation. Even on the show, he came from some wealthy family, always showing off his expensive gifts and shit. He was then injured in that school shooting, which forced him to roll around in a wheelchair for the rest of the show. Drake's songs are known for their emotional content. The Canadian-born rapper isn't afraid to share his feelings about women and life, and because of that, he's considered overly emotional. His past as a child actor on Degrassi doesn't really help his case either. Number 6, Nicki Minaj. The popular princess of hip-hop, Nicki Minaj, known for her over-the-top persona and aggressive lyrics, once served at a Red Lobster restaurant to make ends meet. According to Billboard.com, the rapper admits that her disdain for the job caused her to interact poorly with customers, and that her horrible attitude got her fired from several different positions. Nicki's choice to take what many call the pop star route despite being a skilled rapper resulted in many fans of her previous work dismissing her. Minaj definitely came from a troubled past, and she displayed her ferocious rap skills at the start for her career, but seems to have gone the way of pop hooks and top 40 radio. But being a nice person and having an incredible body doesn't help you in the street cred department. At least we don't think it does, especially not when she's agreeing to perform at some rich kid's bar mitzvah. What the hell, Nicki? What is next? Weddings? Bigger nights at the church? Country fairs? Number 5, Eminem. His music is brimming with obscene and gruesome material. He's known for his shockingly violent depictions, which he credits to his disturbing alter ego, Slim Shady. Eminem had a rough childhood, raised by a drug-addicted, physically and emotionally abusive single mother, from whom he's been estranged to until recently this year. After failing 9th grade 3 times, he eventually dropped out of high school at 17, but one thing that always held his interest was English. He would reportedly study the dictionary for fun. Much of his music's brutality and murderous subject matter is emotionally charged rebellion attributed to his difficult upbringing and no actual criminal or gang-related experience. Channeling his deep-seated rage into his music has enabled him to become one of the highest-selling and well-revered hip-hop heavers of all time. Number 4, French Montana. French Montana had street cred, but then it started falling out of his pockets when he was spotted hanging out with Khloe Kardashian. In fact, when people talk about him now, they don't even mention his music career. It's just like, oh, French Montana, that's the dude who was dating that Kardashian chick, right? Correct, that's him, lapping up the juices Lamar Odom left behind. The rapper also made the blogs after he insulted actress Tachina Arnold on Instagram and was a target of her swift and patented rap battle. Number 3, Macklemore. When Macklemore managed to win 4 Grammys, including win the edge-out competitor Kendrick Lamar, many hip-hop community members were dismayed. Macklemore's status as an independent outsider left many to question and deride his street cred. A Seattle native who grew up in the suburbs, Macklemore's success has raised more than a few eyebrows. The rapper has won 4 Grammys, including one for 2014's Best Rap Album, in which he beat out heavy hitter Kendrick Lamar. The backlash Macklemore received for winning over Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City was almost immediate. It's typical, rapper and actor Ice Cube said in an interview with the Associated Press. It's the Grammys, what do you expect? But for them to pass up true skills for what could be a fly-by-night success, I don't want to diss anybody, but seriously? Number 2, Tupac Shakur. At the time of his death, the rap legend was known for his aggressive outbursts and high-profile feuds. Despite the iconic Thug Life tattoo, Tupac Amaru Shakur once claimed in an interview video taped in '94 that he had never had any run-ins with the law before his music career took off. He had never been to jail or had never been in violent gang-related fights. But as soon as he began rapping about those things, somehow they manifested, and he found himself enveloped in the lifestyle that he glamorized. Following his monstrous success, the rapper served 8 months of 4 years prison sentence for sexual assault in 1995. As a teen, Tupac studied ballet and theatre at the Baltimore School of Performing Arts. Number 1, Rick Ross. Apparently, Rick Ross was rolling in this magical street cred at one point. He had so much street cred that he was giving it away as a treat during Halloween. 2 Snickers, fun size, and a plastic pumpkin container full of street cred. But then he lost it all when he admitted in 2008 that he had worked as a correctional officer, and that's apparently against the rules or something. After disappointing his fans, Ross tried to explain things during an interview with MTV. And that being a job and just understanding the grind and the hustle and anything else I may have done, it's just a job, it's a hustle. In his song Rich Gangsta, he refers to this in several lines of the song. That particular line most definitely referred to me being a CEO, Ross told MTV's Sway Calloway, and that being a job and the understanding the grind and the hustle and anything else I may have done, it's just a job, it's a hustle. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.